I deliberately look like shit in most of my videos, but definitely this one because I'm going to be talking about something horrific that makes me very sad, but it could happen. See, there's a girl, Melody, that walks the streets where I'm at. My heart goes out to her. This is a sick reality. I actually care. I can't do a damn thing about her. Alright. Now, her perspective way back when she was staying at the mission with me was, okay, I'm waiting on God. Well, I heard that from another person. And I heard it from another gal. Okay. And this is like the saddest thing to say. Oh my God. But it's reality. It's the saddest truth. Melody could easily get raped. She's not staying in a shelter at nighttime. So, men could easily scope her out where she's at. Now, I'm inside, I'm crying. Okay? Because I care. Okay. And any man, anyone, can see, okay, well, that's where she goes. Well, that's where she's at. And take her, right? I mean, the cameras, they don't give a shit when bikes are stolen, when people are mugged in the street. The people have to pay, even though this town has the most cameras, people have to pay a lawyer. People have to pay the person who has that camera on their property. You know, it's a process. It's not just a simple thing like, hey, I was assaulted. Hey, anything happened to me. Mugged, sexual assault, anything. You don't get, what you think you'd get. You think automatically, oh, well, my bike was stolen and that camera caught it. So I easily can get it back, right? No. You have to file and follow through with, well, no, wait a minute. Who exactly owns this property and that camera and all these complications? And, oh, okay, well, we couldn't see the face too clear. Well, they look like somebody else. I mean, so many people look like so many other people, and somebody could have just came in town that day and left, and you'll never ever see them again. Yeah. So, but get back to Melody. Okay, my heart goes out to her because I see her, and she will not respond. So then, was she harmed? And no one cares. Like, there's how many millionaires in Lancaster. There's how many rich people at the shelter that I stayed at for 6 months. Which is, like, I'm just totally disgusted that COVID gave to all these churches, and a black lady told me so, of just how much. Did I benefit any of that? No. Did any poor person benefit that? No. But they gave to the churches to give to the poor people. What happens? What happens? What happens with all charities? Oh, okay, I gave $1 million. I'm so-and-so, I gave $2 million to 211, the cause. Where did that money go? It went into the hands of the rich. And the poor get nothing. And that's all throughout history. That's all throughout, the pyramids, the rich honchos have slaves that they barely give water to and bread. And they just die working, building their pyramids. kings and queens take all the money, and the peasants out there in the field, they have nothing. And so I'm just like, well, why even work? Oh, I'm work. Well, maybe they have a little bit of peace of mind, but I'm just telling you, not much throughout history of the hardworking peasants. Maybe they have a tiny bit of peace of mind, more than the miserable. I can't say that they're that miserable, the rich people, but obviously they are. Pretend alot narcissist is very, very miserable. Obviously he is. A lot more miserable than I am. I mean, I'm at least, I can pray to get peace of mind. I mean, after I'm talking to him, it's just like, oh my God, I just want to die all over again. But then I can pray and relieve and cut his hell off. I cut his hell off. All of his twisted, manipulating lies I cut off by praying, by asking for the best thing that conquers his wickedness that reigns in heavenly places. I conquer that. I claim God's protection through God's blood. Now he's just a total insane retard. He's beyond retarded. Like I made my point with fucking Alex. Oh God, I'm not supposed to say that. I shouldn't have said Melody. Okay, but I guess people follow me, so then all right, whatever. I mean, the most retarded story of the world. I targeted him to be to be completely insane. It's like, if that were true, if I actually child molested my son on the diaper changing table, he should have called the cops. Well, I left it up to your mother, and she. This is the craziest lie that he said to me. I didn't want to traumatize you by calling the cops because you were so afraid of the cops back then. No, I wasn't. Not then. I wasn't afraid of the cops at all back then. No, that was before 2006. 2006 is when my mom kept on calling the cops and kicking me out. No, his timeline is totally off. Alex isn't, like a year and a half. So this is his timeline is way off. So all his stories are total bullshit. He's the biggest bullshitter there is. So his lie to make himself sound good. I didn't want to traumatize you by calling the cops. And that's the truth, because I love you. No, you don't love me. You just want to torture me more with all your fucking lies. And I don't accept your lies, but hearing a person's lies, then I have to protect myself. It doesn't matter that it's a lie, and it does matter. Okay, I'm strong. But if I'm around that for the whole day and that's all he's talking about, well, you better repent for raping Alex. You better repent for raping Alex. That'll make me go insane. I'm in his presence. Oh, well, he's allowed to do that because this is his property. And I was his prisoner for 2 fucking months. So I thank God I got a stimulus check and I got to live in my husband's car. And he still couldn't leave me alone. He still bothered me. How he got me was he banged on my husband's caravan. And he made me go up with him. And he says, no, I lied. I'm like, no, I was perfectly fine in there. I lived in Walmart in 0-degree weather, and he's just total fucking bullshit. He wanted to help me out and take me away from the cold. What a fucking lie. All he wants from me is to torture me, but he doesn't see it that way because he's delusional and he doesn't know what love is, doesn't know he's totally delusional. He lives in his own little fantasy world of that I'm super crazy, make up all these stories, but he loves it. He loved it. Shit, this is too long. That I was labeled super crazy so that he got away with doing whatever he wanted to do with me. And that's the truth, the same truth with all my other abusers. So that they can do whatever they want to me because I'm labeled super crazy. What a horrifying predicament to be in. To be, that bad of a victim. Anyone could do anything to me because, I'm labeled super crazy and everything I say doesn't count. That's why Pretend Alot Narcissist is not my friend. And I hope he turns that fucking phone off today. Because I have nothing to do with that piece of shit. He's just fucking psycho.